Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Time of the year again to find out which are the best smart home security cameras of 2024 going into 2025. Because of this topic though, most viewers that will watch this video most likely doesn't know me or this channel. And for context, I have been reviewing and testing smart home products and mostly security cameras and video doorbells for 6 to 7 years now. And used to be all across different brands, but the last couple of years, US-based consumer brands like Ring, Blink, Nest, and the Arlo stopped innovating and barely released any new products. Google Nest just flat out stopped releasing new products for what? Like 2 to 3 years now. Ring for 2024 just released an old design and same resolution battery doorbell and added a manual pan and tilt controls on their indoor cam, and that's it. There are only 2 or 3 brands that I usually review that have continued innovating, and they're the ones that will be on my best security cameras and video doorbells list of 2025. Also, to learn more about them, I will link their individual review videos in the description down below. So let's get into it. And I've said before, there's no one type of smart security camera or video doorbell that can be called the best, because there are different types for different situations. Let's start with wired ones, PoE or Power over Ethernet. This category is the ultimate setup if you want hassle-free, most reliable, no monthly subscription security camera setup for your home. Well, the hassle will be initially in routing the wires for them, but after that, you should be golden. I have a Reolink setup in my home and have been using them for a while now. This year, they released their CX810, their 4K low-light camera, which can be set up by itself to record to a microSD card and or to also to Reolink's NVR. This CX810 is part of their Color X line cameras, which just needs some ambient lighting to see at night. Now, if you have no lighting at all, it is better to get their regular cameras with infrared night vision. I personally still like the CX410s, their first low light camera, even though it records only in 2K, but it is good enough for my needs that I have 4 of them in my setup. I will link my comparison video of the CX810 and the CX410 in the description down below. They also released their dual-cam vandal-proof cameras, the 2V and 3V models. And these have the 2 lenses side by side, creating a 180-degree horizontal view. So you can just have one camera monitoring your whole front or backyard, and it is vandal-proof and also has a small form factor. As to the outdoor plug-in pan and tilt tracking cameras, I'll give this to the Reolink E1 Outdoor CX, because it is a low-light camera and has been reliable in motion tracking and has not lost my set home position ever since I reviewed it 5 to 6 months ago, which used to be a problem for this design. And it is also a small form factor for a tracking camera. Next, we have the Floodlight cameras category. These are wired into your existing junction boxes for power, but uses Wi-Fi to send video and audio. And the best would still be the Eufy Floodlight Cam E340. Dual lenses, has motion tracking, out of view detection, and preset positions. And as to its floodlights, 2000 lumens bright, motion activated, and or dusk to dawn or scheduled. And Eufy also made a little brother and cheaper version this year if you don't really need the 2 lenses, the Eufy Floodlight Cam E30. The same features plus a bit more, like quick focus tap feature and motion warning.
Hey, what are you doing there? Hey, get out of my yard.
Both of these floodlight cams can record to a microSD card inserted on the camera itself or to Eufy's Homebase 3 and can record motion events or 24/7 continuous recording. Another cool thing about these 2 Eufy floodlight cams is that you don't need to have a junction box to install it. You can directly screw the mounting bracket to a wall or ceiling and use a power cord to wire it in so that you can plug it into your nearest power outlet. With all other floodlight cams, you are not able to, or you need to purchase separately a plug-in mounting kit. And did I say no monthly subscription? Yes, all cameras in this list doesn't need any monthly subscription. Let's go to video doorbells. As to wired, it is still going to be the Reolink doorbell. And the major thing on this is that it can be truly wired in because they have a PoE version. Or you can even just use the Wi-Fi version but plug it into your network because it has an Ethernet port, making it Wi-Fi jam-proof, and can record motion events and or 24/7 to the NVR aside from the microSD card. Reolink released a white version of this with a 3:4 aspect ratio for narrow front hallway setups. The original one is 4:3, so you have different options depending on your needs. As to battery powered, I have a couple of best choices. First will be the Tapo D225, and what I like is the 180-degree field of view. And if you wire this into your existing doorbell wiring, then you will have an option for 24/7 recording. And the other option, which also has the same continuous recording when wired in, is the Eufy Video Doorbell C31. But it is not as wide as the Tapo though, but this has a removable and rechargeable battery pack, and can record to Eufy's Homebase 3 or to the microSD card. Next will be battery-powered outdoor security cams, which is probably the most popular category for home security cameras today. And overall, I'm going to give the best for this category to the Reolink Altas PT Ultra. And I think this is also the best innovation this year, making a battery-powered camera to record continuously in 4K quality. Now, not 24/7 because the battery charge will be depleted in 4 to 5 days. Reolink will be releasing a 12-watt solar panel for this soon to lengthen the continuous recordings. It is not the continuous recording that is good about this camera. You can also set it to have a pre-recording, meaning it will have a buffer and start the recordings 10 seconds before motion has been detected. So you will not miss any motion events or late recordings like on any other battery-powered security camera. And I have set this with pre-recording on ever since I reviewed it, and the battery hasn't run out, even in cloudy days. The Reolink Altas PT Ultra is also a pan and tilt motion tracking camera, which can track persons, vehicles, and animals. The next best will be the Eufy S3 Pro because of its low light sensor, which can see in little to no light, and in 4K quality, and has the option to wire this in, and this will record continuously 24/7 on Eufy's Homebase 3. I still have to test this feature though, but its built-in solar panel is also enough to power the camera in battery mode, minimizing in-between charges. The third best option, and also an innovative design from Reolink, is the Argus 4 Pro. It is dual lens 180 degrees horizontal field of view like their Duo cameras, but has a smaller form factor, and it is recording in 4K quality. And you can view and monitor your front or your backyard with just one camera. As to the pan and tilt tracking battery-powered outdoor security cameras, second only to the Reolink Altas and fourth overall for battery-powered cameras is the Eufy SoloCam S340. Dual lenses with motion tracking, and Eufy recently released a single lens version of this, the SoloCam E30. It just doesn't have the spotlight of the S340, but a cheaper version. Lastly, indoor cameras. There's not a lot of going on this category this year, and I've reviewed Eufy's IndoorCam C220. It is just okay though, records in 2K. But I have here the IndoorCam E30, which I'll be reviewing soon, and looks exactly the same as the C220, but records in 4K and works with Apple Home. So make sure you like and subscribe to not miss this video. Anyways, I'm interested to see what Ring and Nest are going to offer for 2025. Or are they? We will see. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.